met each other through like mutual friends. It was a group of us.
We met through a mutual friend.
You know, we always, was hanging out together. And so, we became, became cool.
He met my friend through, I guess, the big mutual group.
Back then, I thought she was cool. It wasn't like, I wouldn't say I was like looking at her like that.
None, he was just Vince. He was just, yeah, like just another friend. Just so, nothing major.
My heart is always there, always waiting for you.
I was married, I got divorced, and me and her became best friends.
It's actually funny how our relationship began because like we were both just, in my mind, we were just hanging out, platonic, we were just friends, but we were hanging out a lot. And I guess one day he just actually told me how he felt, and it took me by like shock, because I'm just like, well, we just hanging out as platonic friends. So actually a lot of people actually thought that we were dating because how much we used to hang out together, but yeah, it just took me by kind of shock, like, oh, so.
I was super excited, not necessarily surprised.
Oh man, I was extremely excited.
Well, at first, I thought it was serendipitous. It was kind of like one of those things. It was like, we all kind of came up together in high school. We all kind of hung in the same group. And then all of a sudden, many years later, Vincent and Alisha were an item.
I would say it was a mixture of shock and humor, but not humor in the sense of it's nothing that couldn't happen. Because like you said, we've all known each other the better part of 2 decades.
About time.
I was excited for them.
I really wasn't shocked. I told Vince like a couple of years back before they actually made it official that he needed to go ahead and make it official with Alisha.
Their relationship, their history made for a great relationship.
Vince and I have known each other for many, many years, and for many years he's always told me about Alisha.
And it was like, whoa, I would have never seen that coming. But nonetheless, I was happy to hear it.
We all knew it, but like about time.
I was just excited to know that they were dating, and then their relationship is just a complete example of what timeless love is.
She's a phenomenal person and he's a phenomenal guy. So I felt like those two dynamics would match like tremendously. So I knew that they were gonna like eventually like come together because they had been knowing each other for so long.
She knew everything about me. I knew everything about, her. And so she knew the guys. I knew the guys she dealt with, and she knew about my ex-wife or whatever. So we just, decided to give it a chance. And here we are 4 years later.
One of my good friends, Erica, she was like, oh, Vince was dating you in his head. You just didn't know. So that's how kind of it started.
What was it that attracted them to each other?
That's a good question too. They're both generally good people.
I think their uniqueness, their funny personalities.
Alisha's a beautiful woman. Obviously, that's gonna be number one. Number two, there's a trust factor between the two of them.
I could say the chemistry. Both of them is laid back, smooth.
Well, first, I think they both are cool people. Vincent is very even keel. He's very cool. He's very chill. He's a very loyal friend. He's very faithful. And Vince will give his heart to something or to someone. So I think that's one thing that probably attracted Alisha to him, that he was just cool, relatable, loving, faithful, etc. But Alisha, I would say she equals those same things. She has a little bit of a silly streak with her, but nonetheless, she's all those things: faithful, cool, kind, loving. And so I think those kind of things work together to bring them together.
I think what attracted them to each other was familiarity. So because they already know everything about each other, the good, the bad, the ugly.
I think it's just the ability to probably be themselves totally, probably. Alicia's not filled with any drama. Vince typically is not. Yeah, I think that allows them to kind of like be authentic with each other.
In my opinion, I think it was familiarity. Vincent and Alisha know the good, the bad, the ugly about each other because they've been knowing each other for so long.
How she carried herself, she's a phenomenal woman.
He treated me very well, even though we was just friends. but like he went above and beyond. He really like made me a priority, and he's a good guy. So.
How did you know that he was the one?
He really had love for me, and he made me a priority. Like he wasn't, I knew he wasn't playing games, and he wasn't like a guy that would like just be there to like break my heart and like, so any relationship is gonna have ups and downs, but he showed up like a grown man and like really showed by his actions and not just like, oh, I'm gonna do this, by his actions. So that's how I knew like, okay, he's somebody serious and like, and then I started like visualize like I could be with him, so.
How did you know that she was the one?
I felt it in my heart. I felt like, this is the only one of true people that I can like be myself around 100%. And it's like how we click and how we, interact, and just like how we vibe off each other. It's something I can't even explain. And so it's just like, it was like God sent her to me, even though she'd been there all this time. And then, we just blossomed over the years as, people. Because, from high school, you're 16, 17, and now, we're in our 30s, so it's a lot of years in between. And so I just like knew that, that she was the one for me.
Beautiful couple. Fantastic dynamic. The two were essentially made for each other, you could say. Like, she's peanut butter to his jelly. Those two mesh together so complementary, it's amazing.
I would describe them as a couple as being unified, peaceful, funny, together. I got your back, you got my back.
I think him coupled with Alisha, and like Alisha is like very resourceful. I think them being together and like putting their heads together, like they can accomplish pretty much anything.
Vince he's a special kind of guy. So for her to more so have to put up with him, that takes a lot.
I would describe them both as silly. I'm just kidding. Alisha is silly. Alisha is, she's kind of a comedian-ish. She's not as funny as you would think she is, but she's funny nonetheless. But I would say as a couple, loving, fun, adventurous. Both of them are very chill. Alisha is quiet, and Vincent, quiet-ish. But I think as a couple, they're gonna go some places together.
True love. That's how I describe that. That's true love. Genuine love.
So now that you're in a relationship, what types of activities do you like to do together?
We like to do a lot. Laugh and joke. We have our silly inside jokes. We like to go on vacation together. Pre-COVID, hopefully after COVID, just be together, like, take walks, go to the movies, go out to eat, just have, date each other. So we like to just be together.
We like to travel. We like to, go out to eat together. We like to, we like to go walking together. We like to do everything together.
I look forward to them saying I do. The wedding is oftentimes we put so much energy into the actual day, but the reality is the work doesn't begin that day. It begins the moment they say I do, and it goes until they part. And so I look forward to them saying I do, and then also trying to see Vince dance, because he cannot dance, and to see him dance is going to be worth money.
I was going to say the cake, but I don't know. I look forward to just seeing how like beautiful the ceremony is, and the fact that they want to allow us to share in their union is a great thing. So just looking forward to seeing everybody and getting some cake.
It's gonna be a really good time. So if anything, I'm just looking forward to the journey with them. I'm glad I'm a part of it. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
just seeing the love and the friendships come together, as well as families becoming one.
I would say Vincent's reaction to Alisha coming down the aisle, because Vincent he doesn't strike me, well, he's not like a very excitable person.
Seeing her walk down the aisle.
Me seeing his reaction to Alisha coming down the aisle would be like, that would be it.
And so just looking forward to them walking down the aisle and becoming one.
Because I think he's gonna lose it, honestly. Like, I think he's gonna be like, that'll be like his breaking point.
Oh, turn up. Turn up. All about the turn up.
I think it's gonna be amazing. That's what I wanna see.
Nah, I look for them becoming as one, officially becoming as one. And that just them starting their life together. And waiting for my niece or nephew. That's all I'm waiting for.
All right. Honesty time. What I'm looking forward to is the alcohol. I'm looking to get completely sliced. We're all gonna have a great time because I'm gonna make sure that you have a great time. That's my job as the best man, so I look forward to seeing you there. Let's all have a great time.
What does the future look like for the two of you as a couple?
It looks very bright. You know, I have several kids already, but we want to have another one. And so we want at least, you know, one kid, you know, together. And, you know, boy or girl, you know, it doesn't matter.
Well, as a couple, I see us being together for a long time. So since we're starting our journey together as husband and wife, hopefully I want to have one kid. Vince want to have like a few kids, but yeah, just one for me. I think like blending, so Vince already has 3 kids and we really have, you know, a good relationship. I really love them. Hopefully they love me, well, they seem to love me. So, and just like, you know, expanding our family and just, you know, just taking it day by day and just trying to be out here making a successful family and, you know, have our relationship be a successful relationship. So.